The reason why I'm playing is now to still obviously enjoy it and love it, but also to kind of be essentially like a good role model for the people around me, and that's through the avenues of like you guys talking about mental health and resilience, grief, injury, all sorts really.
I think rugby, although it's obviously quite a macho sport, it is quite open to these sort of discussions, like sort of the characteristics of rugby. It's all about respect and fair play and honesty and integrity and stuff. And like, for example, when Gareth Thomas came out as gay, people received that really well within the rugby community. So I think it is quite progressive off the pitch, isn't it? And that hopefully means that people feel comfortable talking about mental health within rugby.
Yeah, I think so. Like, obviously, whenever you go to rugby matches, like the crowds often mix together, so there's never kind of usually that hostile environment between people, and it's rugby's quite an expressive sport. Like, you can be quite creative, and I think I think just a sport in general is great for that, like creating that space for people to be vulnerable, essentially be emotionally available, because you do have that shared experience of highs and lows. So you're going on journeys together constantly. So it's always it's a great vehicle for like change and encouraging good characteristics in people and good behaviours.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Like getting things out and sort of reforming things in your head, just like you said, it makes you feel like superpowers. Like, it makes you feel amazing.
Yeah.
It's no surprise that from sort of you addressing that, you then obviously went on to do a lot of really good things in the future, like in the years following. So it's no surprise. Like, there's undoubted correlation.
I think, and like even when it was times when I didn't really know what to do, just as simple as like writing thoughts and feelings down, like just almost getting them out of your head and onto paper. Like, they're still potentially bubbling around, but you've kind of been able to step back from it a little bit by just having it on a piece of paper, and that's one thing that I found has been helpful. And I mean, like I say, there's definitely been dark times when I haven't wanted to continue playing rugby, but at the same time there's been massive moments of success, like went to a Commonwealth Games and won a bronze medal. I mean, like, to be involved again in a multi-sport event like that, represent Team England again, where you've got like major global athletes competing, like that was amazing, and to come away with a medal was even more special. And then we went to a Sevens World Cup in San Francisco and played in like the baseball stadium, which is just mental.
I saw that. That's mad.
like it's just so unique, and like to having those moments of success reminds you why you're going through those dark periods, and like how much. I mean, obviously some people will decide at points to be like, enough's enough, and sometimes you do have to step back and put your well-being first. But if you can, like, get through it and not surrender to like those dark periods and figure out a way through the sort of the fog, I guess, then you will be rewarded for it. Like, but there's been some great times.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like the sport just has the ability, doesn't it, to make you feel so amazing, but also stuff like Rio can literally do the complete opposite. So
I think that's probably what, as a kid, I was thinking of like complete stardom, but then you do realise that there is kind of highs and lows, and it can pick you up, but it can also like send you to the pits as well. But I think that's the beauty of it, and like it brings people together and it connects, and I think that's why people just love sport.
And